An exciting new season begins for the Nashville Symphony. On this week's Arts Break, we'll learn more about opening weekend, which begins with a classical program featuring All Beethoven and concert pianist Long Long.
When I chose Beethoven, it was very difficult to decide what to perform. Once we found out that our soloist Long Long was going to perform the Beethoven Third Piano Concerto, a light kind of came up in my brain, and I said, well, the Leonore No. 3 Overture, which is part of the opera Fidelio, hadn't been done here in a long time, and neither had the Eroica, which is No. 3. So for me, it kind of happened by accident how these three pieces are connected by the No. 3, and they were written by the same composer. The Eroica Symphony, the No. 3, was dedicated to Napoleon Bonaparte. Beethoven was a great admirer of the ideals of the French Revolution. But very shortly upon completing the piece, Bonaparte proclaimed himself emperor, and Beethoven became so enraged that he actually grabbed the score, the title page, and with a knife erased the name of Bonaparte from the score and titled it the Eroica, or the Heroic Symphony. So this is a very powerful piece that means a lot personally to Beethoven because he really felt betrayed.
Opening weekend continues with a POPs program, Classical Americana, in collaboration with the Americana Music Association.
Going back really to Kenneth Schermerhorn's tenure as the music director, this orchestra has developed a long tradition of being intimately engaged in the promotion, preservation, and even creation of American music. We're going to explore this and really reveal to the audience some things that probably people don't think about between classical music and American roots music.
It's not only a who's who of Americana artists who are performing with the symphony, but what this will show is how those relationships come about. This, to me, is an educational event.
When you talk about American roots music and you think about the great tradition of the early composers in this country for orchestral music, and you think about the symphonic tradition of the United States, it's also intimately connected to American roots music, and so this was a natural collaboration.
This is an incredible season coming up. And the best part of it is not only do we have some of the greatest classical music stars along with some of the great pop superstars that are going to be playing on stage here at the Schermerhorn Symphony Center, but in every single program we're going to celebrate great music.
The Nashville Symphony performs its All Beethoven concert on Friday, September 11th, and Classical Americana on Saturday, September 12th. For more information, visit us online at wnpt.net/arts.
This NPT Arts Break is made possible by the generous support of the Ingram Charitable Fund and the Metropolitan Nashville Arts Commission.